Hello student, the question says, a horizontal wind is blowing with a velocity v towards northeast. A man starts running towards north with an acceleration e. The time after which the man will feel the wind blowing towards east is. So here, as mentioned in the question, the wind is blowing with a velocity v towards northeast. Suppose if I assume a standard one, east, west, north and south, my wind is blowing towards the northeast direction. So this is how the wind is blowing northeast direction. So in this way it is blowing with a velocity v. Since it is mentioned northeast, so this angle we can safely assume it as 45 degree. And let us resolve this v into two components. So we'll get v cos 45 degree here. On in this direction, in the north direction, we get v sin 45 degree. V cos 45 degree is v by root 2. V sin 45 degree is also v by root 2. So we can redraw the velocity of wind as one velocity v by root 2 in east direction, another velocity v by root 2 in north direction. So this is the velocity of wind. Now a man starts running. He has given a man starts running towards north with an acceleration a. So there is a man starts running towards north with an acceleration a. So initially he does not have any velocity. Now he got some acceleration a. We know v equals to u plus at. So even if initial velocity is 0, with the time he will attain some velocity. So I'll call this as at. So this is the velocity of the man that he attains in time t, and it is in north direction. He's asking us the time after which the man will feel the wind blowing towards east. So man has to feel. Here two things are moving simultaneously. When two things are moving simultaneously, we use the concept of relative velocity. What's the meaning of relative velocity? Relative velocity, I'll give a simple introduction. We mathematically stop one of the body. That means we will stop this at completely. That means we'll assume that the man is at rest. Since man is looking at the wind, we'll assume that the man is at rest. So since we have mathematically stopped the velocity of the velocity of the man would be transferred to the wind in opposite direction. That means the velocity of the man would be transferred to the wind in opposite direction. So what is the velocity of the man? It was 8. So this way of mathematically stopping one of the body and transferring all its velocity acceleration to the other body in opposite direction, basically that is called as relative velocity. This is just a mathematical definition. I will not get into more details of relative velocity, or else the length of the video would be large. Now let us come to the question. He is saying the time after which man will feel the wind blowing towards the east is. He will feel that the wind blowing towards the east if the north component of the wind becomes 0. So we can write v relative is equals to v by root 2. This is towards east, and comma, we can write v by root 2 minus at towards north. If I only want the east component to remain, this north component must become 0. So we can write v by root 2 minus at must become 0. Only then if the north component becomes 0, the man would feel that the wind is only towards east. So we can write v by root 2 equals to at. So t would become v by root 2 into a. So v by root 2 into a would be my option 3. Here I will repeat, the person would feel that the wind is blowing only in one direction if relatively the velocity in the other direction cancels each other. Hope you understood how I have solved. Thank you.